Beware of spiritual vampires.
So sweet.
I love you.
Beware of spiritual vampires. When I say the word spiritual vampire, I really hope that what comes to mind are some movies that you've seen in the past, where someone takes someone without their consent by the neck and draws their life energy through their blood, biting them and having their way with them in that way. That's what I'm hoping comes to mind, because that's exactly what spiritual vampires do. It is not a situation, using the same analogy, as if you or the person willingly went to a blood donation or plasma donation facility and gave, of your own volition, your blood. A spiritual vampire is a taker, and they are obviously demonic, but the reason they are this way, and psychology uses different terms, but it's because they're toxic people. They are narcissists. They are users. They masquerade as someone that could possibly be of benefit to you or is your friend, but they're takers, and they do take by force. When I say beware of spiritual vampires, the first thing I want to be clear about is that hopefully you're a child of God watching this and you have the Holy Spirit influencing you. Many people have a spirit of discernment that's very strong, and God gives that freely. So if your discernment is picking up on a very uneasy feeling when you're around certain people, even if these people that I'm referring to, the spiritual vampires, are beautiful or attractive, seemingly nonchalant, they don't generally walk around staring at you like they want to take something from you, because they've mastered the art of pretending. They need their victim. These spiritual vampires need their victims to feel at ease and to feel like they're not in danger. There's not a threat of anything happening to them. But you will feel drained, and you will feel an uneasiness when you're with them and after you're with them. I would probably liken it to being in the presence of someone who's a sociopath or a narcissist. If you're around them for a while, you'll feel strange. They give off a strange vibe, as they call it, but I do believe that's their demonic spirit that your spirit of discernment is picking up. And because they're spiritual vampires and they drain the energy, the life energy, out of a person, you will feel tired. You'll feel a sense of exhaustion after dealing with them. They complicate situations, and I do believe that they make any environment, whether it's home, work, or a relationship, very draining and very tiring, and they take a lot out of you or me. They take more out than they're ever able to give, because their ability to give is only hinged on creating a sense of peace that you may feel it's not real, but a sense of trust, that's a better word, for them, and trust in them in order to take advantage. So this is a warning, and the beautiful thing about this message is once you are aware that these types of people exist, and they are vampires, they do take, they do drain, they do use for their own survival, you can be more aware, and you can be not taken off guard, more in touch with your own spirit of discernment. Listen to how your spirit is speaking to you when you're with different people. So a couple of things to look out for regarding spiritual vampires are their subtle beauty or attractiveness. These are captivating people because their spirit, the demonic force within them, whatever is causing them to be the spiritual vampire they are, does communicate with your spirit, making you feel needed, wanted, desired, because you really are. You are needed, wanted, and desired. But they're not going to appreciate you after they've drained your life energy out of you, after they've taken. They don't give back. They're takers. Even in the movies, the vampires, when they're done with their victim is just laid slunched over, or either they're completely depleted of their life, or they are also changed into a demonic creature themselves. So spiritual vampires are not givers. The only thing they give is the curse of becoming one as well. And then something else you can look out for when you're around them, and hopefully your spirit of discernment is sensitive or getting more sensitive. You can pray and ask God to strengthen your spirit of discernment. You will feel drained. You'll feel a little uneasy when you're with them, and you'll feel drained when you're done communicating with them. If you're in a relationship with this person, or if you have to be around them for extended amounts of time, like a work environment, or in an actual family or relationship, it's going to be very taking. It takes a lot out of you. It's a type of situation where things just can't be easy. Things just can't be cool. It's always going to be something needed of you, something that you have to give in addition to what this other person is giving. Beware of spiritual vampires, because we have, you and I, a limited amount of time on this earth. Yes, it's appointed unto every man once to die, and then the judgment. But we only have, at most, probably at the max, 120 years. But most people don't make it that long. People are lucky if they may even have 100 years. And by the time we're 100 years old, if we make it there, we're limited in our ability to do many things, generally. There's always that case of that person that can run a marathon or something when they're 90, but generally we have limited time. And because these spiritual vampires are takers, they take your time, they take your energy, and they really waste your purpose. So the main thing is to understand your purpose and to avoid spiritual vampires and takers, because all they're doing is wasting your life. And that's my message for today. I appreciate you. I thank you for watching. God bless you. Bye-bye.